Hi, I'm Lynn White. I'm the Education and Volunteer Specialist for Butler Soil and Water Conservation District, and I'm going to talk to you today about rain, rivers, and you. So first of all, rain. When rain falls on the ground, like we've got shown here in this diagram, we've got our precipitation, which is our rain, snow, sleet, and hail. When it falls on the ground, it can soak into the ground and become groundwater recharge. Which the groundwater is very important in this area because it's where everyone gets their drinking water from. If the water doesn't drain into the ground, it can evaporate. It can also get taken up by plants and we get evapotranspiration. It can also run across the surface, and that becomes a larger problem the more developed an area becomes. So we're going to look at that rain today and where it actually goes to. A watershed is all of the land that will drain towards a river, a stream, a creek, or a pond. And when this water falls on the land, as I'll do here with some food coloring on our wax paper, you can see how it drains downhill. Now, we have a boundary here in the middle. We have a ridge point or a high area of land. So if it was to rain here, that water would run off the other direction. So we have two watersheds here, and the watersheds, those drainage areas, are separated by the high point of land. When we look at watersheds, we live in multiple watersheds. For example, where my office is here, we drain into Crawford Run. Crawford Run is a tributary of the Great Miami River. So not only do we drain into Crawford Run and we're in Crawford Run watershed, but because this drains into the Great Miami River, we're also in the Great Miami River watershed, also the Ohio River watershed, the Mississippi River watershed, and the Gulf of Mexico watershed. So any land that drains into a waterway is within its watershed. If you want to find out more about watersheds here in Butler County, we have this book that's a resident's guide to protect Butler County rivers and streams, and within it, it has a map showing you several of the major watersheds that are here with some background information on each of them. A drainage divide is a high point or ridge of land that separates watersheds. I mentioned that we're part of the Ohio River watershed, and we can see that in green here on the map. Now this map is showing us that the Ohio River watershed, the area of land that drains into it, encompasses part of 11 different states, not just Ohio. We go into the Mississippi River, which is this red area, but that is showing the lower Mississippi River. This is the upper Mississippi. The Missouri River also drains into the Mississippi. So does the Arkansas White and Red River and the Tennessee River. So you can see about half of the country drains into the Mississippi River. So about half of this country is in the Mississippi River watershed, which then drains into the Gulf of Mexico. So it's part of the watershed for the Gulf of Mexico. Visit our website, butlerswcd.org.